See, in today's video, I want men to take the front seat because I really want us to talk. I really want to understand why people have this kind of pride as men. And if you have men around you or you grew up with men, why do you think they have this kind of pride? Okay, you guys. Now, this particular video is inspired by Pat Eyaba. I was watching one of her recent videos, I think her most recent video, and she titled that video, and perhaps I'm also going to give this video that same title. Okay, she titled that video "Full-Time Housewife with Zero Benefits," and now she was talking about a family, okay, that she knew, or she knows the woman, and this woman is complaining that her marriage is at the verge of divorce. Why? Because her husband does not want her to work again. After 3 years of marriage, you now decide that you don't want your wife to work again, not because you are financially comfortable or you are financially buoyant. That is the first thing I want us to talk about. Why do men do this? See, if you are a lady and you are not married yet, you people should sign it as a contract, and that is why I advise a lot of women to make sure that you go and get that wedding certificate from the court. I feel like this is the reason why, you know, a court marriage or a court wedding is necessary, because when you people are doing that thing, I think there should be like, is it a proposal or a contract that you will draft to say these are the agreements we have reached to be able to manage ourselves, to be able to live together as man and wife forever. If any of us falls back or fails on this, this is what is going to happen. This is what is going to happen. Because men will promise you heaven and earth. See, they will tell you that they will do any, you can walk. In fact, the sky is more than your limit or is your starting point, and they will support your career, they will support your business, they will support whatever goals and desires you have. But as soon as you get married, see, if you're even lucky, the man will allow you, like in the case of this woman, like for the first 3 years of their marriage, he allowed her to go and be working. Okay, if you're very lucky, the man will allow you. There are some cases where as soon as the man pays your bride price, before even the white wedding date, or even after the white wedding date, the man will just tell you, oh, now you are married to me, you are my property, so you need to drop that job, you need to stop that business. And if you ask them, they'll give you flimsy excuses like, because, you know, they don't want other men to be seeing their wives, they don't want you to be associating or laughing with a lot of other men, they don't want men to admire their wives and all of that. Like, I don't understand where that kind of crazy insecurity comes out from. I wish there's a way to actually find out or fish out men who are like this in the relationship phase or in the dating phase. Okay, like things that you can intentionally do to know if this is the kind of person this man is. That will be like a laid down pattern that once you do these things, you know that okay, this is who this man is. Now, why I am pissed off in the case of this man's story is because, let me get my other phone so that we can make a calculation. Okay, you guys. Okay, I found it. Now, one very annoying thing about this particular story is that this man doesn't even earn much. So it's not like you say, oh, he's earning comfortably, and for that reason the man is wicked. Let me tell you also why I say the man is wicked. In the course of 3 years, you've made that woman give birth to 3 children. Like 3 years of marriage, she has 3 kids already for you, and you can barely fend for them. Okay, according to the story, okay, you guys, that Pat Eyaba said, she said the man earns about $50. Okay, that he doesn't even earn up to $50. That was her words, you guys. I'm trying to find my calculator. He says that the man doesn't earn up to $50 in Nigerian naira. Okay, you guys, and you want the woman to quit her job. Let's multiply it. Let's assume that the current dollar rate in Nigeria is 1,600, because as our last week or 2 weeks ago, I heard that it hit that spot. I don't know if it has dropped, but let's use 1,600. Okay, just Kaimara man no make, or like it's just what, like that's what it is right now. You guys, look at this. Please, can you see this? Don't mind the crack on the screen. Can you see this? 80,000 naira. So you as a man, you are not earning up to 80,000 naira. This woman is working. She has a business, like a side hustle she's doing on the side to be able to support you, your housekeeping, and to support your children. Okay, the 3 kids that you have that have also started school, okay, maybe nursery school, crèche, and the rest of them. You are owing school fees at the point of crèche, and you want this same woman to quit her job. And it is still the same flimsy excuse about, you know, him not wanting people to be seeing her. She's always dressing so good, and because of that, you know, men are going to be looking at her, or, you know, body contact and all of that in the course of her job. And I'm telling you the honest truth, guys. One thing I have come to realize is whether I choose to leave it out or people choose to leave it out or not. See, there's a level of insecurity you begin to notice in a man. You're going to know that the marriage is no good, and if you remain in that marriage, both you and the children that is making you to stay in that marriage, you are going to see hell. You are going to see hell, and at the end of the day, you end up living like roommates. You'll be separated, though, in fact, as a couple, but you'll be living in the same house together. I really need to understand why men have this kind of pride, you guys. Let's have a conversation, please. Share your thoughts in the comment section below. Why do you think men do this? What do you think this woman should do? Honestly, I would ask her to file for a separation, honestly, because first of all, it is deceit. Because if she keeps insisting, in fact, for her to be at the verge of divorce, it means that she has been insisting that she wants to keep her job and probably keep her business that she's doing. The man says no, and the man is still saying no. He wants her to quit everything and be a full-time housewife in a salary that is not 80,000 naira. They are owing school fees, they are owing rent, they are owing for tons of other things. They are going, see, even me like this, that I'm not married. I know how much I spend for feeding. Like, I know how much I spend weekly, monthly on feeding. I have rent, I have other bills to take care of, I have family responsibilities, okay, immediate family responsibilities, extended family responsibilities. I've run away from that one, and God has delivered me, at least for now, for the time being. God has delivered me from that extended family members responsibilities financially. And then you that is, and I earn more than $50, so I earn more than $50 a month. So you that is now a married man with 80,000 naira, you want to take care of 3 children with a wife every month, aside other bills that you pay. That man is wicked. That's why I said he's wicked. For you to, within 3 years, force a woman to push out a child, there's barely any spacing between the children. Like, you are in a hurry to push out babies that you cannot take care of, you cannot fend, you can't even fend for yourself and your wife alone, not to talk of fending for 3 children, and you want her to quit her job. See, madam, don't quit your job. It is your life that will be ruined, and the life of your children in their early stages and whatnot that is going to be ruined, because at this time, this is a very critical time also in the life of their kids, honestly. So any decision they make and any decision the man is making is going to affect the life of their kids in the long run, whether they like it or not. And the honest, most unfortunate truth is that most times these men don't even care what the impact of their decision is making. If it is destroying you, physically, if it is affecting you physically, mentally, psychologically, and it is affecting the pattern or the way your life goes, affecting things in your life, they don't freaking care, so long as they get what they want when they want it. Man, yeah, bro. And I'm sure that after those 3 kids, the man will be planning to still sleep with her. These are the kind of men that will not want their wives to even do family planning, and he will tell you, why do you want to do family planning? If God give, I sleep with you and you give birth, it's God that gives it to us. And you cannot see, I've had a family like that who used to be a family, not really a family friend, but the wife, used to relate with my mom, my late mom, before she passed. This woman has 8 children. Now this man I'm telling you about, you guys, is an Okada rider that can barely pay rent, afford rent, when they had 3 children. Every year this woman is giving birth. When the man discovered that this woman went to put family planning secretly, like people in the community that knows what she was going through, contributed money to give to her to go and pay for family planning, took her secretly to go and do it. And the man, I don't know how the man found out, okay, you guys. This man beat in the public, living daylight out of this woman like a common criminal. He beat her up. By the time she took in for that pregnancy, the way he used to beat her with the pregnancy, down to when she was 9 months. And you guys, I am not exaggerating. At a point, I was telling my mom, why can't you tell her to leave that marriage? Let her go back to her parents. I don't understand. At a point, the man would chase her out with her children and go and he say after all, he can't even feed them. They will go and live in an uncompleted building. And if he sees people going to help the woman, he will go and push her back and bring her inside. She tried to start a business to be selling, granite, frying granite and selling. This man refused. Why that crazy? You guys, that is the worst thing. If you're a man watching this, that's the worst thing you can do to any human being. Okay, to any human being, even men who are billionaires. I mean, go and look at men who are billionaires. They always have, even if, okay, yes, you don't want your wife to work under somebody, they always establish businesses for their wives where the woman, has a more of like a supervisory role. She doesn't necessarily have to do all the much of the physical work and labor in the business, but she's there to oversee everything they are doing and all the administrative work and all of that. You have to do something for her. Then you, when you no get shishi, you no get 1 naira, you say me your wife no work. Why? You guys, it's crazy. It's crazy. I wish I had 2 or 3 other persons, or 1 or 2 or 3 other persons around me. We could just have this conversation, you guys. It's really, really annoying. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, okay, you guys. It's crazy because this is the story of just one person that we're hearing, and maybe 2 from the one I've just currently shared with you. Yet this is obviously the reality of so many homes, so many families in Nigeria, and that is why, you guys, at the end of the day, I always understand why they tell people who are not married, don't be in a hurry to get married though. Don't say you are desperate. Don't say age is no longer on your side. Don't say time is no longer on your side. What if you eventually get married and you don't bear children? What if you eventually get married and things go so bad and then you begin to wish you didn't even get married? Okay. And also, what if you get married and things work out for you? The point is, please be very, very careful and pray. See, the part of prayer cannot be overemphasized. There are some things that God will intentionally shift away from your life because you commit the issue of getting married to Him, the kind of person you want to get married to, what you want your family to look like, your marriage to look like, the kind of things you want to be able to compromise on in your marriage, and that you want your husband to be able to compromise on in your marriage, for you to have a healthy, wonderful marriage for yourselves and for your kids. It's very important that you pray them. Okay, I learned this from a video, or one of the videos of Pastor Mrs. Funke Adejumo, okay, about 2 to 3 years ago, and it has been in my mind. Whenever you want to pray for your marriage, please pray that you don't go and marry a douchebag, okay, because this is, just pray that you don't go and marry a douchebag, you guys. That brings me to the end of this video. Okay, what do you think? I want to hear your thoughts in the comment section below. Let's continue the conversation in the comment section below. Okay, you guys, thank you for watching this video till the end. Till I come your way next time, this is Zinny signing out.